Good morning, Tri-State. We have scattered showers and thunderstorms to the south, and then to the northwest we do have a line of strong thunderstorms moving into the Tri-State right now. In portions of Jennings County, Ripley County, Decatur County, Union, Franklin, Fayette counties. Getting ready to be seeing some very strong thunderstorms. Here's the loop over the last little bit. Notice some of these individual thunderstorms that have started to fire within the last few minutes out ahead of this line. I'll put the velocity on here, and you can actually see how strong these winds are with this particular line. Winds could potentially gusting up to 30, 40, maybe even 45, 50 mile an hour at times. So there could be some very gusty winds, and along with that, these purple shaded areas are hail. You could be looking at a little bit of hail with some of these storms just to the north of US 50 and just to the northeast of North Vernon, Holton, Napoleon, Clarksburg, and the portions of Decatur County, and then towards Glenwood, eventually moving towards Connorsville shortly. So some very active activity moving in to the area here this morning. Let me go ahead and put a track on this activity. This will be moving in here to the Cincinnati area here later on this morning. So please note, if you're going out this morning, that a lot of thunder and lightning, even some gusty winds could associate with this line of thunderstorms. So here's the track of this line, and you can see a beeline straight for Cincinnati. Madison included, Independence included, Williamstown, Lawrenceburg, Warsaw, Crenton, Owenton, Butler, Batavia eventually, even VV, Rising Sun. You all are going to be impacted with this line of thunderstorms here over the next little bit. I'll take that off, and I'll zoom into a couple of these cells that have fired. One just inside the 275 loop on the south side near Hebron, Villa Hills, just on basically 7175 right now. Not good for the morning commute. This is pushing off right towards the Cincinnati area. So if you are in the Ludlow, Bromley, Parks Hill, Fort Mitchell, Delhi Hills, Covington, and then downtown Cincinnati areas, you will be seeing a pretty good shower here shortly. More activity into portions of Campbell County and the California, Mentor, New Richmond, Claryville area. This is moving off towards Bethel, Amelia, Lindale, and Williamsburg also. More activity in southeastern Indiana, a rural area along US 56, pushing off towards Bellevue, Rising Sun, and then eventually towards Burlington shortly. More activity towards Bright and St. Leon. This is more on the way of heavier activity, moving towards Harrison, Rockdale, and basically into Butler and far northern portions of Hamilton County. This is not severe, but there are some reports of hail with it and gusty winds. Zooming everything out on a wider view, you notice a lot of lightning associated with these thunderstorms. They're basically moving off towards the east-northeast fashion. Let me put a wider view on here for you. Now, we talk about the risk for severe weather for today, and what you notice is two things. One is a very heavy rain now moving towards the Tri-State. You see that right here. Then you notice another band of heavy, moderate to heavy rain out towards Illinois, Missouri. This could limit the severe weather threat today. I could see the main threat of severe weather being in this location, probably south of Louisville, Paducah being impacted, Lexington. In my opinion, I think southern Indiana, northern Kentucky, places of southwest Ohio, portions of central Illinois, I think the risk of severe weather is going to be low today. You see this as I put it back into loop here for you, and even put the cloud cover on. There's extensive amount of cloud cover around the area. And notice the cloud cover goes all the way back out to Kansas City. So I don't think we're going to break the clouds much today. The only breaks of clouds you may see is a short period of time, basically before this line of showers and thunderstorms move in. So that is kind of what we're looking at right now. I think the majority of the severe weather risk should be further south. Here is the Storm Prediction Center's outlook on severe weather for today. It does have a slight risk for severe weather. The green area is indicating where the best chance for severe weather will be for today. And I'll put that, there you go. We are under a slight risk of severe thunderstorms for today. Damaging winds, large hail, and even isolated tornadoes are a possibility. But once again, my idea is the threat is kind of low. Let me show you the latest computer model runs here for you. And you notice the showers and thunderstorms this morning moving into the area. They continue through the noontime hours. And then the models still show scattered showers and thunderstorms, but they're not severe. You don't really see that until you move south of the Ohio River, like Elizabethtown, Bowling Green. This area here would be a little more suit for the potential for severe thunderstorms based on what we're seeing here this morning. Here's a look at what we call basically the available energy the atmosphere has to work with. A lot of the computer models here this morning show some of that instability creeping back up later this afternoon. Getting to about 2,000, even potentially 3,000 units from far southern Indiana, southwest Ohio into this region. So we'll still have to watch it, but I really do think the threat of severe weather is very low for this afternoon. Let me check one more thing here for you all. And this is basically how this is basically telling us. Let me take this off. This is showing us how much shear is within the atmosphere, and for a period of time there, we do see a pretty good amount of shear potential available within the atmosphere there, especially during the afternoon hours, and then it pushes off more towards the east. So we'll continue to watch activity here this morning and then this afternoon hours. Once again, the best threat of severe weather I think is going to be south of the Ohio River as more cloud cover builds in. One more look at the radar here. This is live HD radar. Noticing the shower and thunderstorm activity inching closer to extreme southern Indiana, northern Kentucky, and the Cincinnati area. This is all pushing off towards the southeast. Nothing severe. And we'll continue to keep an eye on it. From the Weather Pulse Tracking Center, I'm lead forecaster Chris Phillips.